Yo, bitch! Alright, Mr. White! What's going on, everybody? This is Craig here. Thought I'd give you a little Breaking Bad reference there. I've got some more Halo 4 gameplay. I haven't really posted much Halo or been playing it that much recently, but I had a few games on that I'd recorded on my computer. This is like from the release day, so quite a while ago, not like a couple of weeks ago. But I think it was like the second or third game that I played, and I did surprisingly well. I think I get like I can't remember how many kills, something like over 20 kills and like less than 5 deaths, something like that. I can't remember exactly. I get a killing frenzy and a triple kill later on, so it's definitely not a bad game. And also, Halo never really has that sort of, you know, absolutely huge, you know, kill count and then, you know, really low deaths. It's always a bit sort of, I don't know, sort of like search and destroy games on Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops or whatever. You know, you get like, you know, decent amount of kills, you know, fairly low deaths. It's never really, it's more trying to, you know, keep your kill death sort of up. You know, you don't want to be dying loads and loads and loads because it, you know, you're going to be helping your team. You try to, and you also, you know, you're trying to get the assists and whatnot. Just basically just playing for the win rather than your own kill death and whatnot. At least that's how I play. Just play for the win. Yeah. So so the last video I did, well, it kind of sounded like I was like hating on the game and whatnot, so I was like, oh, I better get round and make this video where I'm definitely being more positive, because the game is good. I do like the game a lot, and like even though I haven't been playing it that much, I've just been playing other stuff. Lots of Mass Effect still, and yeah, I can't get enough of it. Also been playing a bit of Black Ops, trying to get into that a bit more. Definitely getting the hang of Black Ops a bit more, leveled up. Almost prestige, which is helpful. But I was trying to record some games off there, and the theatre mode is just, it's not letting me do anything. It's like, it just won't load, and like the servers on that game are really bad. Which is something that this game is the complete opposite. Like the theatre mode is really good. It's smooth. It's, you know, it's not choppy like the Black Ops one is. Like the Black Ops one just looks kind of weird, whilst this one it just looks like, you know, like you record it straight from the game. Although this one here I did record straight from the game. Like I just recorded a few games when I was playing. And yeah, like the servers on this game are really good. Like my friend lives in America, in Texas, so that's like 6,000, 7,000 miles away from where I live in the UK. I probably should know that since I flew over there in August, but I can't remember how far away it was. But you know, basically, you play with someone in America on COD, or you know, something like Mass Effect or something, it's almost unplayable, the connection. You're just lagging behind so badly. But on this, like if we're in an American lobby or he's in a European lobby, like there's no real delay or anything. I mean, obviously it's not going to be perfect, but there's not really like, oh shit, I was around that corner so far and stuff like that. I mean, the only thing that is a bit laggy and a bit choppy is the kill cams. You know, they're a little bit daft, but you know, that's to be expected since this is the first Halo game that has had kill cams, so they're never going to be perfect the first time. You know, maybe in the next one, which I think they're making a trilogy. I'm not sure. People saying that it's only just going to be like another one game or another 2 games, but apparently it's going to be a trilogy. So I ain't complaining. More Halo, the more better, since it, like I say, is a good game. I'm liking the maps, except for the fact that there's only like 5 maps on Infinity Slayer, which is kind of annoying. And I probably will get the map packs when they come out, but they're not out until like next year, and they're going to be spread out and stuff. It's really, really annoying that they only put in a couple of maps, and then they have a few maps for Big Team Slayer. I don't know why they can't just recycle the old maps. I mean, if they put like Guardian, Lockout, what's some other good maps? What was that one? Halo 3. Oh, Construct, that was a good map. You know, just put a few Halo 3 maps in, you know, Halo Reach. Well, I guess Halo Reach did that in the last game where they had all like the Forge maps. I mean, they look kind of like stupid since they were like all the same, like, you know, like art design and that. But, you know, they had some good maps in. They had a Sanctuary, or I can't remember the hell, Asylum it was called on that game. Like, that was a good map. You know, so I would have preferred them to just, you know, throw in a few Forge maps, because, like I said, they look kind of crappy because, you know, Forge World does. But, you know, it's small maps to play, rather than playing the same map over and over. I mean, I like Haven, but playing Haven over and over again gets really annoying. This map, Abandoned, doesn't seem to come as much, and it's not a bad map. It's quite big, but it's also quite varied. You know, you've got like these bits that are close quarters, and you've got like the two. Well, you've got like that middle bit, and you've got that other bit with the gold lift at the end for more like long range sort of controlling the middle ground or the high ground. So it's not a bad map. And then you've got Solace, which is a good map. I quite like that one. And Adrift is alright. I mean, I never seem to have that many good games on Adrift compared to the other maps, so that's probably, you know, dampening my view of it a bit. But I don't know, I don't really like that one as much. And I think, what's the other? Oh, Complex is alright, but it has vehicles, which is a bit of a problem. You know, it can have mongooses, which are fine, but ghosts are quite annoying. You know, especially when you don't really have anything to take it out unless you get an ordnance drop. Actually, you could run a plasma pistol. I found myself been running them quite a bit more since we've been playing Capture the Flag. And playing on Ragnarok is quite annoying when they get mantises and you can't do anything to take them out. So take a plasma pistol with you and you'll be golden. But what was the other things I was going to say? Oh, so the ordnance drops, I've been getting a bit more used to them, and you know, they're not as bad as I thought they were. I think they just need to, like I say, just have set ones on certain maps. So you know, like bigger maps will have snipers, you know, smaller maps will have like shotguns or that sort of thing. But yeah, it's definitely not as bad as I made out, and the armor abilities as well. It's like the regenerator, I was complaining about it, but when I used it, and you know, I've been playing against people using it, it's definitely not that bad. I mean, I just like Promethean Vision. I think that's the way I like to play, and this bit's quite funny. I have a speed boost and a shotgun, and they all run at me. I get triple kill! I mean, I don't know why you would run at someone with a shotgun, but run at someone with a speed boost and a shotgun as well, it's just not going to end well for you. So, the speed boost's actually a pretty good drop. Like, it's not like overpowered or anything, because it can be quite hard to aim if you've got like, you know, long range encounter. But you know, they had shotguns and they were running at me, so it was pretty easy. And the other thing I was going to say, that I think the DMR needs toning down just a little bit compared to the other assault rifle things. It's just a little bit too good, or like it's a bit too much better than if you know what I'm saying, because the BR feels, it's like it's a mid-range weapon pretty much. If you try and shoot someone who's like really far away, like on the other side of the map, your shots just like will not hit them. And the light rifle is, you know, quite a long-range weapon, but it definitely doesn't have the power. Or at least if you when you're like hip firing it, or what you're gonna call it, or not aim down sight, definitely doesn't do the damage. I mean, when you aim down the sight, it turns from a burst fire weapon into like a single shot weapon, like a DMR. So it does a lot of damage then, but like obviously that doesn't really work that well up close range. But the DMR on the other hand, you can just hip fire it or aim down sight or whatever, or the scope, whatever you call it, and it kills a lot quicker than the BR. And like in other Halo games, it was sort of like the weapons were a bit more. They were a bit more balanced, and I'm not saying that these are unbalanced. I just think that the DMR is sort of getting to that point, because it's like the sort of the BR should be the sort of like the jack of all trades weapon, but in my opinion the DMR is, and that's why you see, you know, all like the good players and, you know, the majority of players using the DMR now, because it just outclasses the light rifle and the BR. So I think for me that's the only thing really that needs like tweaking badly. And then also just adding a few maps. But other than that, like, I've got no real complaints about the game. Like, you know, it runs really smoothly, like I say, with the connections. It's fun to play, like, especially in a party. Like, you get a few friends or whatever, and you get all the call-outs and whatnot, and you can, like, just completely roll over teams, which is always fun. And that's pretty much all I got to say about Halo. Like, it's a fun game. It's definitely not as frustrating as COD's been, and yeah, this is a pretty good game I got here. It's coming to a close now. Oh, I was gonna talk about the campaign a little bit, but I guess I'll have to do that in another video. But it was yeah, I'll go into the depths in the campaign in another video, but yeah, it is pretty good. Although it definitely left me sort of thinking at the end, just like, what the fuck happened there? Like, it was a bit anticlimactic, but it's got nothing on the Mass Effect 3 ending, so I won't even touch that. But yeah, thanks for watching and listening to me ramble. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next video. Probably more Mass Effect. So yeah, bye.